Hey guys, CPT SMASH here. So in continuing with our topic of the 10 best exercises for anybody over 50, squats was one of my first. So now, when you're training somebody that's older, they generally have a lot of hip and knee and ankle mobility problems. So getting them to put a bar on their back is sometimes hazardous. And even for the shoulders, sometimes they just can't get there. So what you want to do is start with something that's manageable for them. So, the basic squat movement is simply a push the hips back, bend the knees, try to get down to full depth. But with somebody that's advancing in age, you generally don't want to do that. You want to start with something little like a box squat where they can come back, sit to a box, and then drive up off of the box, right? Now, as their mobility gets better and you continue to stretch out and continue to move, things are going to loosen up, so they'll be able to get more range. So this is also good for people that start off with limited hip mobility or maybe back pain, something that they can get into, sit back to a box, stay tight, drive up off the box, and then come back to a full stand position. So this teaches them good mechanics and how to get into their hips, loading up the hamstrings and the glutes. So now, for people that are really severely limited on what they can do with a squat, you can get them doing a full range squat with something like a TRX or something like a little band that's attached to a rack that you can manage to take a little bit of weight off as you're kind of leaned in there, back on the heels, and going through a nice full range of motion, throwing the hips back, bending the knees, through a range that's comfortable for them. That way they can still get into that motion without causing undue pain. So that's number one, squatting safely. So first step, get them mobilized and able to get into a good squat pattern that's suitable for them, that's pain-free. Get them used to doing that with one of these two methods, either the box or the slightly, let's call it a assisted squat, and get them moving through that range of motion without pain. And then you can identify, okay, well, how do we load this pattern up? Do we add a weight vest? Do we hold a little dumbbell or a kettlebell in front? And then gradually you get into doing more full squat motions as their condition improves and some of the mobility and strength issues get better over time as they get it going. So that's squats for you. We're gonna do deadlifts next. Stay tuned.